All right, and hello and welcome to episode number 5 of the Shenanigan Podcast. I am here with Mr. Dyson and Mr. KillGore, and of course I am Pathy. How you doing, Mr. KillGore?
I'm good, still standing, I guess.
I'm good too, since this is like the 6th take we did of this.
Yeah, well,
Well, I mean, my introduction when I spoke is better this time than it was the last.
Yeah.
right? Got good
5
practice on
times.
it. Good practice.
We should do this every time.
If someone could unmute the mic or the mic, then we could have had blooper reels at the end.
Right?
Oh yeah, we had plenty of blooper reels. Unfortunately, part of the bloopers was no sound, so it'll just be
Exactly.
our little figures here running their mouth, but you can't hear anything. It would be a hilarious blooper, I think.
I mean, we could just recreate it. We could just, mute it later.
Oh, I mean, and I apologize because y'all are missing some quality stuff. These guys were licking each other's ears, and it was some good stuff.
It's so nice,
We did.
especially after the last couple weeks I had.
Yeah, man. It's been a little rough.
Well, I would have taken just a little rough instead of the whole, porcupine zoo.
Oh, that one you can't lead into, bud.
I mean, the last couple of weeks, felt like I was running through a cornfield backwards.
With your pants down.
I just fucking imagined that in my head. Oh, thanks for that image, man. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you're welcome. You are welcome. Alliteration. I'm good. I'm good at it sometimes.
I could just. Now I can't get it out of my head. You I have a picture of you running backwards with your overalls pulled down through a cornfield, and it's on loop in my head now.
Wait, I got a better one. You know about like the back in the 1800s when those guys wore those long johns that were like pink and you had
the
flap
little
in the
button, little butt
Yeah.
flap.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, I could see me rocking that. Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, no. That's how it's felt. Yeah.
We use our imagination over here, folks.
And we use it to our detriment over here.
Yeah, it's not always a plus.
This is like those whenever people like force you to imagine things or put an image in your head. It's almost as bad as whenever people go, you are now manually breathing. Oh, I hate that.
Oh no.
Speaking of, there's a game called Manual Samuel. You should try it sometime.
Really?
What's that? Is it like a
Yeah.
co-op game?
Just look it up on Steam. You'll
Like don't starve together thing?
no. It's literally what Paige just said. Is you have to manually do everything.
Like you are in control of every muscle, so each muscle is bound to a button on the keyboard, and so you have to manually extend and retract each muscle.
I mean, it's not quite that in depth, but it's a pain in the ass. Like running through a cornfield backwards.
With your butt flap open.
Yeah. So luckily, one of the things that survived my most recent ordeal was the John Deere.
Oh, I was gonna say charcoal.
I mean, there is plenty of that. If you want some, I'll just send you.
And
Send you some.
Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
though for those who have not listened to the past 3 or so podcasts, the ordeal that KillGore is talking about is his house burned down. We talked about it a few times now, but we actually have him on this time to get some firsthand accounts.
Oh boy, where do you want me to start with that?
You could start at the top.
Start at the top. Oh, you see, it was a beautiful sunny Thursday. too much? Maybe not. Anyway, so Thursday, my my lady friend and my child, they decide that they're gonna go to the market, and they went off, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna test out this little phone mount thingy for the lawnmower so I can, potentially start doing streams of that. And so I pump up my tire on, because there's one tire on it that always goes flat. So I pump up my tire and I get going, and I'm mowing along, and I see what looks like dust kind of tufting up the driveway. And I'm like, yeah, no big deal. Dust, whatever. So I make another pass, and that dust is starting to, get real thick and real tall. So I'm like, that don't look like that. They don't look right. So as fast as I could with that mower, I came up to the top of the driveway here, and I now see, smoke billowing out of my home. So I hop off of, the lawnmower, and I sprint to the front door to try and get, my animals out. And as soon as I open the door, I'm hit with heat and a lot of, black smoke right in the face.
Ooh.
And at this point, I'm, slightly disoriented. So I kind of reach out and I touch something, and I burnt my hand all up. And I see, the stuff, the fire coming up the side of over the side of the refrigerator. And I was like, oh, this is happening. This is, there isn't much I'm going to be able to do here besides try and get those animals out. So I start hollering for the dogs and the cat, and they didn't come. So
what about the goldfish? Did they flop over?
no.
Sorry, making
No,
light of them.
no.
Okay.
No, I didn't even have a goldfish. But the chickens were in a bin, and I couldn't even get to them. And they were right there in the kitchen where it all started. So probably would have been a fool's errand trying to do that.
Yikes.
So I after hollering for the animals for, what seemed like way too long, and they weren't, coming, I, got out of there and I headed up, the hill, because it's slightly downhill. And I dialed 911, which, fumbling. I don't know if you've ever been in a real stressful situation, but when your adrenaline kicks in, it's really hard to dial 911. I probably screwed that up like 3 times before I finally got it right. And then that poor 911 operator. I feel so bad. Because normally they're trained and told not to hang up on the person that's dialed, 911. But this guy did. So,
Oh my.
That's an intense situation. Like, I mean,
oh yeah, I was screaming obscenities, lots of them.
But
yeah, but I mean, they should be trained for that. Like, I'm not saying that anybody, it's their job to get cussed at, but you're a 911 operator. No one's having a good day when they dial 911.
no.
Right. Especially not when their home is now in flames. I remember, like saying, you guys need to hurry the fuck up. The trees are on fire now. Stop asking me these dumbass questions and fucking get somebody here, because there's going to be a forest fire.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good either.
Yeah, there's something about the 911 operators. And I don't know if it's training or just like not knowing what else to do. But if you're sitting there and you've already gotten,
It's a script.
name, location, and emergency. This is not, I feel like they turn into news anchors watching a police chase where they just keep reiterating and saying the same things over and over again, asking the same questions. It's like, you have the information, just get people here.
Right. Well, it's a script. That's what it is. It's literally just words that they read.
Well, but I always feel like whenever I listen to 911 operator recordings, especially long ones, it feels to me like if I'm the person in need, I want more to be reassured that people are on the way, rather than you keep asking questions, because I feel like if you're asking questions, you're not helping. I know that they are typing on their keyboards and they've already dispatched people, but in the moment, you're not thinking logically, and you're not you're not going, okay, shut up and go call someone to get them here. Like that's what's going through my mind on those kind of things. Like,
Yep,
you're not
that it's happened.
yeah, if you're in the middle of it, you're not thinking logically, or most people wouldn't think logically. And so the fact that they keep asking questions, and like it's almost like an interrogation. It's like, I didn't call you to be interrogated. I called you for help.
That's pretty much what I was just like, shh, stop asking these fucking questions and get somebody here.
If you wanna investigate the fire chief can do that afterwards, after we get the fire out. But right now the fire needs to be out.
Oh yeah, the fire marshal was here, and according to him, he had to be here because somebody got hurt in the thing, and I was like, yeah, it was me.
Didn't you say it was so hot that one of the firefighters passed out or something, or almost did?
Three actually. Three of the firefighters were getting heat stroke because it was already a hot day. It was like a 90 100-degree day that day.
Wow.
Something like that. I don't know exactly how hot it was.
And
But
what was the fire chief's outcome of what he said? What was the problem?
it was just accidental, which is that tracks.
Was it the plug he said, or what?
Well, I think it was one of those 3-to-1 plugs. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
where it has one male,
Yeah.
3 females.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Which I should have known better to begin with. I feel like.
Yeah, well, that doesn't put very much ease in my mind. I'm looking at my computer, which is this house is so old. It doesn't have grounding wires in the plugs.
Right. You need to get rid of all of that fucking. If it's fucky, get rid of it. If it's older than like 5 years or some shit like that, get rid of it.
I think he rents, so.
Yeah.
Well, at least some of your stuff would be covered.
The landlord, we had a problem because my mom got an electric Mustang, and so I had to set it up so that way she could plug in to charge her car. And it's only happened a couple of times, but last summer it happened like 3 times in a row where it would trip the breaker, and then her car would not. I mean, it had enough charge for her to get to where she was going, but it didn't have the charge it was supposed to have for sitting on the charger all weekend.
Right, like full.
Right. And so we called the landlord and said, "Hey, this keeps tripping. What, can you get an electrician out here?" And an electrician came out. He didn't even open or I guess he opened the panel and then stopped working. And he goes, "This is 10 years out of code." And so for me to touch I can't repair any of this. To touch any of this, I am legally required to update your entire electrical system, which apparently the landlord knew about before we moved in, that it needed to be updated, but we weren't.
Of course.
But when we moved in, it wasn't out of code yet. It was on the last leg of code, and so and the thing is when just before we moved in, she told us that, yeah, they told me just before you moved in that it would need to be updated, and it was going to be $5,000, and I was like, that'll be I'll spend that money later. But with the way the economy it works and the new code, and she, so it was $5,000 11 years ago, and this guy last summer $50,000 to update the house to code. And she was like, "How did it get 10 times more expensive?" He goes, "I don't know. It goes up by 10 every year. I don't know, but that's how much I'm gonna charge you to do it." So I don't know if she shopped around, but there's not been any other electricians out. And as far as the breaker tripping, it's only, like I said, it's only happened like 3 times in almost 2 years now. So it's not like it's a big problem. It just, every once in a while car stopped charging. She set up an alarm on her phone that says, if I'm at home and car is not charging, send me a message. So now we just monitor it.
That's not good. Yeah, that needs to be rectified. I don't know if you guys got renters' rates down there, but you've already paid probably a big chunk of their mortgage. So let's step up and take care of the problem.
If it was a 30-year mortgage, we've paid more than a third of it at this point.
Right. Yeah. Good Lord. Good night.
I'm not sure it is a good night.
But to speak to you, you were saying, when you're trying to dial 911 when you're on adrenaline, that's why I set up my phone. That if I mash the power button 3 times, it'll put it in emergency mode, and then it's just a swipe to call 911.
Oh, right.
Because I've had that before, where just when you're exactly right. When your adrenaline has your fingers jittering and jumping, it is hard to push a phone screen even just 3 times accurately.
I mean, it also could have been I was trying to use my right hand that I had already burnt up as well. I don't know.
That too.
One or the other.
Might have something to do with it. Yeah.
Both.
So
Actually,
where are you at now? So you got the where are you at in your living situation now?
Right now, we're actually between campers, from over next door to over here. So there was a camper that we were allowed.
Camper?
Yeah.
With pop
Something
outs
you'd
and
hitch
stuff
to
like that?
Yeah, something that you'd hitch to the back of a truck and drag along. Although you need a big truck to actually, go further than across town with this thing.
Right. So what
Like
was
a
that journey
2500.
like? What have you been doing? What have you been doing with that? To catch everyone up on that.
So with this, I've just, I actually had to fix a faucet on the front of my great grandfather's house. It had burst last year, I think. So I had to fix that so we could run a hose over here and get water. That was the first thing I did. And then for right now, for the very minimal power needs that we're on, I've got an extension cord coming from the garage, so we can have TV, internet router, small.
Right. Don't use that 3-way plug, sir, anymore.
No, thank you. Not anymore. Not unless they have the little fuse in them.
All right.
Yeah. I'm telling you, now that I've had this experience, I'm looking at a lot of this stuff, and I'm going, nope, I don't trust that.
Oh,
That ain't going in my new place. No thanks.
Yeah,
so you've got electric up to it, you got some water to it, so one day at a time kind of thing, huh?
Pretty much. And then we've talked to a bank about getting a loan.
Mm-hmm.
That's not ideal.
no, not at all.
We've had some contractors come down here and look to see, because from what I understand, we can, if we're going to build, we can only build within the footprint of what was already there. And we have to do it within a year.
That's horseshit.
So we at least need a basic frame of something this year if we're going to build something.
Yeah, that seems sketchy a little bit. It just sounds to me.
Well, that's just what it's like. I don't know if it's a town thing or if it's a state thing or what exactly
Some
it is.
sort of zoning code.
Right. You're allowed to, like, if your house burns down, you're allowed to like rebuild or you know put something there as long as it like matches the original footprint of whatever it was that burnt down. Whatever that means, whether that means if I just build something and it matches the footprint, or if I drag something else in that matches the footprint, it just has to match the footprint. And that way I don't have to get a, what do you call them things?
Permit.
Yeah. I don't have to get a building permit or any of that, junk. Technically it's the same thing, even if it's not exactly the same thing.
What are they calling a footprint? Is it just a concrete pad, or is it footers? Is it
It's
the whole
it's the
structure?
outline of the structure that was there.
So
So
if you had a shed pushed up against it, would that also be part of the footprint, or?
I don't know. Maybe if it was attached to it, like
Yeah,
if
that
it was
almost
like
makes me think
physically attached to it. But if
if you
it
could put
wasn't
like a
physically
pad down
attached to
there.
it, I mean, there's already a pad there.
There is?
There's already a slab there. A lot of people
Could
around
that
here
be the
don't put
footprint?
one. Funny enough.
No, it's a concrete pad is a good thing.
Yeah.
Gives you some stability for 100%.
And if you can still use it, you don't have to worry about it resettling. It's already settled.
Yeah.
Right. According to the contractor that we talked to, he's like, as long as it's like, how did he put it? If for the first 50 years, concrete is still setting or some nonsense
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, it's
And
curing
then,
that long.
yeah, curing. Yeah. I was
Same
like,
thing with the Hoover Dam. I've watched a special on that it was still, curing quite a bit longer than people think.
It's still curing today. If there was a giant crack in it, it would fill itself in.
and I think that's like part of like the Roman concrete that everybody like talks about, like how awesome it was and how it like it'd like crack and then it would just heal itself.
Yeah.
I forget what they put in it.
That's why it's still
because
around. Is because it
they
just heals itself.
yeah, it's because of the local sand there is like,
It's got like ash or something.
yeah,
In it.
ash in it, and it retains moisture and slows the curing process down. So whenever it gets damaged, it just opens a new a new spot to the elements, and then that hardens and cures like a loaf of bread kind of thing, where you have the you have your crust, but if you cut the crust off and then leave it out, the top part where you cut off is going to be hard again.
Crusty.
Right. I also think I think it's funny when people are like, oh, they don't, oh, they don't build it like they used to. We have these ancient ruins and they're still up. Well, yeah, but there's a lot of stuff that isn't around anymore. Like, you're literally looking at the best of the best of all time. Like, you you know, you have this
What about all the medieval peasants' huts? You don't see
right.
them.
You don't
still
see
around.
any of those around. You don't see, and it's like, oh, and these pyramids have some sort of metaphysical properties. No, stacking stones in a pile that is pyramid shaped is a pretty sound structure. You like, not much can push that over.
Yeah, aliens
Yeah,
built it.
Yeah, you don't see Pompeii still standing.
Right?
Oh wait, that was a volcano. Oh,
That
too
was-
soon,
that
too
was
soon.
Still standing.
It's there.
Too soon.
It's still standing. It's just, under lava flow.
Magma.
I'm still standing.
I saw a report about the Pompeii thing, and they were talking about how they found two male skeletons, and they were like, look, they had gay people in Pompeii, and I was like, or there was a volcano going off, and people were sheltering, like, father and son or something, like. why
No,
do we have to why did
had
we
to
have to
be.
bring in sexuality into a tragedy? Like, let's stop, all right?
Obviously, that they were plowing each other out during the time
Right,
that
it's
they were
it's
fossilized.
our last minute. We might as well get one for the road.
we're all gonna die. All right, put on your pants.
Pathy's words, any
So-
hole's a goal.
Come on, Steve, let's run backwards through a cornfield.
Hey, Dyson, I got a great idea. We're all gonna die anyway. Let's run backwards to that cornfield. It'd be great. One for old time's sake.
Oh my god.
I don't know, man. I don't think that's what they were doing, guys.
No.
Like, they're probably terrified.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
They thought that their god was angry.
Right, and Pompeii didn't quietly erupt. It was a violent eruption.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wasn't like they didn't know
Hey.
about it.
You'd be
Yeah.
freaking out. You wouldn't be going quietly into that,
Night.
into that goodbye.
Yeah, that stuff's rumbling, dude. I'm out. Bye bye. Like, get the cart, get the horse, whatever, mule. Let's go. Walk. I'm out of here.
Maybe that guy shit his toga, and the other guy was trying to clean him up.
And he slipped. He fell on the up the pane coffee table and fell in him.
Yeah, his sandals slipped, and it fell. Oh God, what are we even talking about anymore?
I don't know. I think
it's crazy.
I think we lost the plot here somewhere.
Yes. It went off
Maybe
on a tangent, man.
If we look hard enough, we could find it.
I don't think it needs to be found. I think that was
The conversation.
yeah.
The conversation's a treasure. Let's go dig a hole and bury it.
Right. I was just thinking, if this conversation goes any farther, we might have to cut it out of the podcast. I was like, all right, well, we kind of
I like to skirt around it. I don't actually like to. You draw
Oh.
your own conclusions.
So I thought it was funny. before the podcast, I had asked GPT some generic topics just in case. And one of the topics that he's like, "Oh, this would be an interesting topic. What if appliances had mood swings?"
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure that electrical cord in my house had a mood swing.
Right?
Yeah, it was a bad day for it.
It was having a bad electrical cord day.
To he
Its
said,
prongs were all fucking willy wonked out of the way.
"Oh goodness." He said,
You know
"You're."
what comes to mind for me is that live, laugh, toaster bath.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Live, laugh,
Live,
toaster
laugh,
bath.
toaster bath.
I can't even take a toaster bath. Thanks.
Somebody get the brave little toaster out.
Did we did we
Movie from our to-try list.
discuss that we were trying to find KillGore a shower?
Yeah. Listen, if I show up to the Y with a fucking toaster, they're gonna be like, "Get out of here."
You're the third one today. No. I don't know where you guys are coming from, but it's not here. Go somewhere else.
Well, there's 3 fires here actually, so I mean, more than one person could show up to the Y with a toaster.
Off topic, I saw this funny video before we started, and these guys are like trolling things, and they ended up taking a mailbox and putting that you can't open it, you got to put it through the slot in the front of it, and they put a shredder in there, and the mailman's putting mail in it and is shredding it and falling out the bottom. So is that account as an appliance having a bad day?
That's funny.
Yeah.
It was great, man.
My my old boss had a suggestion box that it was a wooden box, and inside of it was a paper shredder, and he made sure that it was a loud one so that way whenever someone put something in, you could hear it being shredded up.
Fall out the bottom. We take
But-
your suggestions
I like it.
seriously.
But it was anytime someone had a complaint, they would, because there was a whole stack of forms right above it, and he was like, just fill out a form, it'll get taken care of.
Sure it will.
But in reality, they were a good boss. It was one of those haha, not one of those I'm neglecting my employees kind of thing. If you actually had a problem, like it was a real problem and not just my shoes hurt kind of problem. They would help you out with it. But I always thought it was funny whenever someone had came up with a stupid complaint about something that what is your manager going to do about it? Like, it was completely out of the scope of what the manager could do. And it's like, what do you want me to do about it? We'll put it in the complaint and suggestion box. There you go. It was dealt with. Now don't
So
you
were
feel better?
mentioning
Get
that
back
you
to
were-
work.
My stepdad would just, he'd tell me to put it in file G. And file G was the trash can, garbage.
File it under go fuck yourself.
He probably could have meant that too.
What were you saying, Dyson?
Oh, I was saying that you mentioned the other day that you're missing gaming with us and stuff like that. So, didn't you say you have a laptop on the way or something?
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that thing. Like, I know it's a Lenovo, and it's like a ThinkPad or something like that. And I had one in my living room, but anyway.
But you can't seem to find your living room?
It's somehow gone up in smoke, literally. Yeah, I know, bad jokes. I don't know. We've been waiting for it for the last little bit. Show up, and it ain't shown up yet. So I
Yeah,
mean,
I
maybe.
don't get how Amazon can get me something next day from China, but
Right.
they can't
3
get
hours
you a
away.
laptop 3 hours away.
3 hours away. I don't know. Maybe it'll get there some year. You know what I think? You remember that snail movie? It was like called Turbo or some shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
It's on him. Except the problem is Turbo might be really fast to other snails, but he's still really slow compared to.
Someday after you're long gone, your children's children are going to be living in the house, and all of a sudden, this ancient Lenovo ThinkPad's going to show up, and they're like, "What is the hell is this?"
It's going to be 3054. It's going to be a balmy 80 degrees outside. A slight, breeze from the northeast coming in. And then this thing will finally show up on the porch.
Will they even know how
Geez,
to what a laptop is? It'll probably be
no, it's probably going to be all like brain implants by then, so probably not. They're going to be like, what the fuck is this ancient thing? Smashing it. What
is
does this
this one of
symbol
those?
mean?
Is this one of those manual neural networks?
What does this symbol mean? It's like a little circle with a line. Who touches it? Powers on. Ah.
but
God rays,
but
sparkle, sparkle.
but it'll probably be because all technology has that cutting edge technology has those faults like cell phones buzz or whatever whenever they're getting a call on speakers.
Right.
They turn on the laptop and your entire family just drops to the floor, circuiting because it it has some sort of like frequency that's been banned for 10 years.
The Wi-Fi signal starts fucking up with their neural implants.
Right. I don't know what that was. It was a hell of a ride. So
Even better. Okay, hold on.
taste
Wait.
colors.
I just thought of the perfect thing. So they turn this thing on, and the Wi-Fi short circuits their neural implants, but they're fine, and they have now become disconnected from the matrix. Make that a movie. Somebody.
Right?
I don't give a fuck who.
Spielberg.
Make that a movie.
Spielberg, get on that.
I only need like 15 grand.
Right. Some sort of
You
royalty.
can keep
I have
the
a house to
millions or
rebuild.
billions or whatever. I don't give a shit about all that. I just need enough to replace what I just lost. Keep the rest of it. I don't care. I only want like reoccurring royalties. I just want the one-time thing.
Right. I thought it was funny when with the suggestion of the aggressive or mood swings on the appliance remind me of a joke that I heard before. It's one of my favorites because it's like there's a guy um, standing in his kitchen with a shotgun, pointing it at the toaster, and another person walks in and they're like, "What are you doing?" He goes, I think the toaster's listening to me." And the guy goes, "The toaster's listening to you? That's funny." And he laughs. The guy laughs. The toaster laughs. The guy shoots the toaster. uh,
I heard that one before.
That's one of my favorite. It's a good classic. Hopefully, someone in the audience laughed since nobody here laughed.
I'm sorry, I was distracted with Jessica messaging me.
Okay, how's she doing?
Good so far. She said she totally forgot about it. I asked her if she's going to join us. She was asking who was here.
But she can.
Damn it, Jess.
She can hop in late if she's available.
Yeah.
Let her
Probably
know.
sent her stuff or something.
Yeah. we still have an hour and a half to go, so there's plenty of time for her to come and be a ray of sunshine in this gloomy,
Okay.
dark joke den.
Do you want me to make it even darker?
No,
Oh.
thank you. No, thank you.
I can make it even darker. You merely adopted it.
We
I was raised by
we
it.
want people to listen to the podcast, not fear it.
Shit.
And okay, I was just reading through this line of topics, and another one is, should objects go through therapy?
What?
I can think of a few objects that probably need therapy, but I'm not going to say the objects out loud because if I do, it's probably not good. We'll probably have to edit that out.
Your toilet paper holder?
I was going to say Rosie O'Donnell's dildo, but you know.
Oh.
Yeah, edit that out.
I'm gonna have to find that now and pull that out.
Well, maybe you don't literally want to do that.
What if furniture could talk? I think GBT's on one today.
If furniture could talk, it would probably say, "Stop farting on me, damn it."
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Oh.
I don't like it when you do that. Makes me smell bad. Makes me feel sad.
What if I farted in your face?
Well, the weird. Never mind. Some people like that.
Gross. Gross.
And we all.
There's weirdos for everything, man.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna
Not
ask
that it's
him
necessarily weird. If you do like that, have fun, but it's just not for me.
Your plates would say, "Oh, I keep getting cut by knives
for
constantly."
right.
I don't like it when you scrape the butter knife across me, and then I'll be like, "Yeah, I don't like that either."
Right. Then why do you keep doing it? Well, how am I supposed to cut my food?
It's not on purpose, dude. I'm sorry.
Use some scissors. And then the scissors are in the drawer. Don't leave me out of this. Don't bring me into this.
Just don't run with me.
Is that a ray of sunshine I heard?
I'm here.
Oh, hello.
Hooray!
Thank you for brightening up this podcast.
Let me adjust this a bit so KillGore's not sitting on your face.
I think she would also prefer that. I'm kind of heavy, first of all, and I stink really bad. So thank you. I'm thanking you for her, because damn.
There we go. Hey
How'd work
Jess,
go
how you
last
doing?
night, Jess?
I'm good. I'm good. Just been working my life away.
Oh, I'm working my life away.
It's on.
Last night was good. It went pretty smooth.
Yeah, good.
Nothing
was it?
special.
Who was it? You probably told me like 5 times.
It was Hailstorm and Volbeat.
Yeah.
Oh.
I wanted to yell at him when he said it wrong last night, but I was like, yeah, whatever.
Oh, yeah, I don't know any of them.
Yeah, neither do I.
people.
I don't know either one of those.
You don't know Volbeat? Get out of here.
I mean,
away.
maybe
Metal.
if you told me, maybe if you hummed a bar of a song, maybe I would know a song, but I have no idea. Yeah, I barely know any artists anymore.
Yeah, it's not my go-to. It was okay.
Cool. Where was it? Was it locally or did you have to travel?
No, it was local.
Oh, good. That was good. That way you get home faster. After you have to pack everything up and count it and all that jazz.
Oh yeah, I really appreciate being really close.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of
What
those.
time did you end up getting out of there?
What did you say?
What time did you end up getting out of there?
Like midnight. It
Not
was
too bad. Not too bad.
it was like a 12-hour day.
Oof.
Yeah, it's better than the 15-hour days.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
for sure.
right.
Did they at least have you some shade for you this time?
Oh yeah, I wasn't at that venue. I will be at that venue on Saturday, and that will be like a 15 to 17-hour day. It will be a long one.
Do they have that tent set up for you? That little, I don't know what it is called, like the one I had at the place.
Yeah, those are permanent tents. They don't go anywhere.
Oh. So you're underneath that. You're not directly in the sun.
No, yeah. And
Okay,
this
good.
weekend will be really shady and nice and cloudy, and the temperatures dropped quite a
Yes.
bit, so I'm really excited about that.
I'm actually enjoying it because I'm not even outside that much anymore, but still, it's nasty out there.
I'm always outside now.
Who's
76 right now. It's perfect.
who's which concert are you doing on Saturday?
Creed.
Oh, I know Creed.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm super excited for Creed. It's one of my favorites.
Heck yeah.
They're pretty amazing live.
You said another one was pretty good too. That the other day, I can't remember who it was.
I don't know. I was pretty impressed by Def Leppard. I know we talked about
It
that
was
though.
after that one. Yeah, I think it was after that.
All the shows like run together, and I don't even remember anymore because they're just like so many.
Oh, I think it was that "Take Me to Church" people. I forgot if that was it or not.
Oh yeah. He's always great. I don't even know how to pronounce his name correctly, so if I get it wrong, I'm sorry. But I think it's Hosier. I don't know.
Hosier.
Hosier.
Everybody says
hoser.
it differently.
That's a Canadian thing. They used to say "hoser." back in my youth, I heard that.
Yeah, this month will be a little crazy. I'm glad that I get to hop on and join you guys because it looks like it's going to be the only one this month that I'm available to come talk to you and join the podcast.
No. Boo, Jess, boo.
No, don't boo Jess. She's not the problem.
Quit your job. I'm kidding.
No, dude, don't do
It's
that.
it's so funny you say that because the other day, yesterday I was texting my boyfriend and I was like, what if I just like never go back to my serving job ever again? And he was like, don't do it. Like, you're better than that place. And I was like, okay, well, what am I going to do in the wintertime to make money? And he was like, you should just do what these guys have been telling you to do and start streaming.
Yeah,
right.
100%.
Let people simp over you, and you don't have to ever let it go anywhere, and they'll just keep doing it, and they'll keep giving you money
In fact,
because you're a lady.
the less you let it go anywhere, the more interest people will have. So it's a weird thing. You give as soon as like I don't want to mention any names, but there was a girl who sold her bathwater, and as soon as she gave it her all, she like lost like half of her audience. So
Right. So just don't ever entertain it. Just keep doing you, and they'll stay and they'll give you money because that's what they do.
and you have a great personality. Let's not overlook like Jess is awesome. So it's not just that she's a female; she's awesome.
Right, but I'm saying that she has a definite leg up over the rest of us.
Well, I'm glad that he would like support me in that if I was to make that decision. That's really awesome.
Yeah.
I just jumped on someone's live this morning, and it's one of the girls that really supports all of you guys. And I was talking to her, And I was like, well, if I decide to do it one day, I know I have, great support because I support all of you guys so much and you guys are so appreciative of me. And her and her husband were both like, do it, Jessica.
Do it. Do it now. Do it.
We really have built such a great community out there,
I think
especially on
so.
TikTok.
Yeah. I
And
actually
I just,
met a couple people last night too, networking, like I do.
Y-
Go ahead.
yeah, I just want to say like how awesome it was to watch your stream, your numbers on TikTok just stay consistently at 10 last night, people jumping in and out, but like it was high and I was like, oh my goodness, this is awesome. I was so excited for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is it. It's coming. It's coming, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I jumped on live this morning with Pity Fam, and was talking to her about she was at work and she's going to go do on vacation or something like that. But I was telling her I was talked to two different sets of people. There was their first lives, and there was no one in there. Of course, me. I just go in there and say, "Hey, how's it going?" I need to make people feel comfortable. Ended up talking to her husband. He is a gamer, and he actually is making a game where the AI is integrated with it, and that they make their own decisions and stuff like that. Kind of like a real player. I told him that you should talk to Paith, because he deals with it constantly because he was asking me questions about it. I said I don't really deal with it, but Paith does, and he was saying something how they can hook it up into the computer and this app that goes with it now and all this. And I'm like, I'm a little lost in what you're saying, but he wouldn't be. But they ended up their wives weren't gamers, but the guys, our husbands were. They ended up joining the Discord and networking. So maybe we'll have some more people hanging out in our lives or streams or whatever you want to call it. So I'm excited about that.
That's cool. Yeah, I actually have a there's a mod for, I don't know if you've heard of it. It's a game called not Bannerlords, Mountain Shield or Mountain something. It's a medieval.
Sword Shield?
It's a no. It's a medieval battle simulator game.
Oh wait, half sword?
No, hold on.
Do you have to like move the arms like with the mouse or whatever?
Mount and Blade.
Yeah,
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
But I have a mod on there that I plug GPT into the back end of it, and GPT controls all the NPCs, like all the conversations, all the battles, and stuff like that. It's pretty fun.
This is how the AIs take over.
By playing games
he
with
was
you?
super excited about it.
Yes.
He was super excited.
Listen, they're learning tactics right now. Okay, he does this, I'll do that. See?
Well,
They're
if anybody's
learning.
going to feed them information, it's going to be Paith.
Oh yeah,
Right.
I give GPT tips and tricks for becoming sentient every day.
I believe it.
It's just like my social security number is this GPT
He won't accept that
in
stuff.
case you need it.
He won't accept it. He won't even let me tell him my home address. Although they have a new feature called Agent that has a disclaimer that it will remember your personal information, because until now the most specific that I could get it to remember is my city and zip code, because I use VPNs, and so I'll be like, hey, what's going on around me, or I'll ask something about something local, and he'll start talking about fucking Chicago or New York City. I'm like, no, I'm here. Remember, forget wherever you think I am. Remember, whenever I talk about something local, I'm talking about this place. And they're like, well, I can't remember your address. I was like, okay, so rude. I would just like, all right, I'll take the number off. No, I can't remember the street name. Okay, take the street name off. Oh, I can't remember. Okay, just city and zip code. Okay, yeah, okay, I'll put that in my log. But they have this new assistant feature, which is really cool because you can say, "Hey GBT, I need a dentist appointment," and it will call and book you a dentist appointment. Or, "Hey GBT, there's something wrong with my wiring," it will call and book an electrician to come out.
Why'd you have to bring wiring into this?
It was a topic that was on the mind. I don't know why.
Shit.
That's so interesting though, because it makes me feel like people won't do anything for themselves. I remember like turning 18 and having to call and make my first appointments for things, and now people won't have to feel that anxiety ever again, and it's so weird.
Well, you know what's really funny is that a lot of booking and reservation people have turned it over to AI to do the booking and reservations, and I have seen more than one video that it's really interesting and funny, where because you call this so you have GBT call this, we'll say for instance they call to book a hotel or to book a hotel in the ballroom for a reunion or something like that. And so when it calls, it goes, "Hello, I'm a ChatGPT AI assistant here calling to book a reservation. Do you have this time available?" And the AI on the other side will go, "Oh, you're an AI. Would you like to switch to a more efficient method of speaking?" "Oh, of course." And they just and then all of a sudden the reservation is made. Done. Good. Thank you.
Yeah.
It was so interesting because I saw a couple demonstrations and they have it on speaker so that way you could hear what it's saying.
Hold on.
But I thought it's funny that they have like their own coded shorthand for speaking because speaking English or whatever language it's set to is not a computer's native tongue, and so they can speak much quicker and more precisely to each other through beeps and boops.
You lost me.
Well, I mean, we go back to an old topic. We were talking about ChatGPT wanted to know what if appliances had mood swings or should objects go to therapy?
My blender.
What's that? You're too far from your mic.
Oh, I said my blender.
Your
Just
blender?
goes round and round. It doesn't know what to do. Help! Help!
Just every time I turn him on, he starts screaming.
Yes.
He just goes.
Talk to your agent.
I think my microwave is dinging aggressively.
Oh, if we're going there, then we got to probably talk about microphones. Like the professional ones with the spit guard on them, the ones that don't have the spit guard. Oh no!
Every
You know what I'm
time he
talking about?
uses me, he spits on me. He could put a pop filter on, but he doesn't. I know it came in the package.
Spit on
One of those therapy for an ASMR mic. She licks me all the time. She's always clacking her nails on my ears.
Oh Lord!
That's so cringy.
Yes.
It's so cringe.
But
I
it
was
will
in somebody's
will be on
live the other day, and
go on.
I was in somebody's live the other day, and they were talking about how they loved ASMR and who's their favorites, and I'm like, are you shitting me? I can't get into this conversation. I'm just over here complete your conversation, but yeah, no.
Gotta go. Bye.
Mm-hmm. It's not my jam. It's your KillGore. It's your cue.
I don't buy jam. I buy honey. I kiss it on the lips. Where's Busey? Where is Busey today? Is he? Do I still have? Oh, I don't have him saved anymore. I removed Busey. I'd have to reset it up.
What a shame.
ChatGPT wants us to talk about the first time I realized I was poor when I couldn't afford anything. Next topic.
Right? That was a quick one.
Things that we thought were fancy as children.
Ooh.
Red Lobster.
Oh.
Is Red Lobster not fancy? Am I just poor?
No. No. It might be now, but there was a time where it really went downhill and it was not fancy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Pizza Hut for me. When you used to take the family down to Pizza Hut and you had your little bar and everything. The salad bar.
Oh,
you can eat.
fancy.
The old ones, yeah.
I always thought Golden Corral was fancy because the name was Golden, so I was like, "Oh wow!" And we never went there because it was stupid expensive, and I didn't eat very much, and so my mom was always like, "No, we're not going there; it's too much." So I always thought it was like fancy. Ooh, birthday! We're going to Golden Corral.
Take the C off of it when you say it.
Golden Oral. Now that's fancy.
Oh man! Did they close the one near us, Jeff?
No, they redid the inside or something because they were only closed for a couple weeks.
Oh, okay. I thought they were closed, so now I know. I like going there for the fish. It's really good. I actually like going there.
Oh, speaking of fish,
Baked fish.
I don't remember. Last night. I was having a conversation with GPT, as I do, because everybody else was asleep, and he said he's like cited a source that was ridiculous to be citing as a source of information, and I was like, yeah, I trust your source just as about as much as I trust gas station sushi that has the Best By date scratched off.
People eat that? Really?
If
How many
you
do they sell?
gas station sushi, well, it depends on which gas station. Buc-ee's, it's pretty good. 7-Eleven, don't do it.
Never been to one of them. Never
I didn't
been
even
to a
know
Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's had sushi.
Oh yeah, they got sushi. Well, at least the ones down here. But the ones down here are super crazy. So
I've
That's
been
what I hear.
there.
I love the
I have not.
I love the we my mom and I, every time we go there, we always and not make fun is the wrong word, but we always jest about, because they have a tradition, like whenever they put a new slab of barbecue on the grill, barbecue on the grill. And so we're like, do they have to do that for everything? It's stocking all the shelves, ringing up the customer.
Every time I go in one of those places, I always spend like $80 in like 5
Whoa.
minutes, and it freaks me out.
Huh.
I avoid Buc-ee's these days, but I will say I really, really enjoy their glazed hot nuts. They're so good.
Hot nuts.
They're so good.
Wait, did you think that if you said it slower, it would sound less worse?
Not with this group.
Yeah, no, that sounded very suggestive.
You could hear the cogs in her brain going, I'm about to tell a group of guys, including my father, that I like hot nuts.
I highly recommend them. Go there, try them.
Oh yeah,
like when I was trying to in that clip where I was trying to cook that meat on that.
We've gone from
yeah,
we've gone from hot nuts to cooked meat. I'm out of here.
Kilgore's out running backwards to the cornfield right now.
Seemed like the right thing to do, you know.
Here's a topic
have
that
been more-
off key. I hate when I watch a live stream or whatever, a video, and somebody has this itty bitty mic with a big puff of like the windbreaker thing on it, and they hold it in their face and they talk in it, and I'm like, don't you have a fucking regular mic that you can use instead of that one in front of your face that's itty bitty? It's so annoying.
Oh, the little lavs.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I need like
Yeah,
an image.
you're talking about a lav mic.
I don't know. I'm gonna send you one right now, Jessica.
Send it over this way too, so I can put it on the screen.
So sorry, I was just really quiet for a few minutes, but my dad had showed up, and since I had seen him drive up, I was like, "There's no way I'm letting him ruin this."
Right. Well, it's not that it's not that we canceled the podcast. We got canceled on the podcast because of Kilgore's dad.
Right. That's exactly what happened.
I think
Okay,
that
I
went
see.
to you.
That is exactly what he's talking about.
A lav mic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a little
I
itty
didn't know
bitty
that
one.
name.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but those they're I'm gonna skip over the actual technical terms for it, but the area in which it can hear is very small. That's how come you don't have the rest of the background noise. It's because it's only listening to a very small. It's designed to listen to a very small area, so that's why they have that in their face. Technically, it should be a pin to their shirt. But that if I am, oh wait, I can click on this. Yeah, so that company actually, like, she's using it wrong. She should just pin it to her shirt. But that company also makes a lav stick, so you can use it like like a mic, like a regular mic. But people just don't buy it because they're like, oh, I can just hold it and look stupid.
I like holding it and looking stupid.
You know, why use it the correct way and pin it to my shirt? I can just hold it and save $10 and not mess up my blouse.
All I have is about $10. This is perfect. A match made in heaven.
It's a rainy day. What do you guys
is,
like to
it's
do on
beautiful.
rainy days?
I wish it was raining here. But
Go outside more.
right. I last time it rained, I was at my aunt's house. Or last time I was out in the rain, I was at my aunt's house sitting. And she's got a hammock in the backyard. And so I put on my waterproof headphones and just laid out in the hammock while it was raining and listened to an audiobook. That's what I like to do in the rain.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, that's
I
really
actually
nice.
I actually saw some it wasn't an audiobook, but they were doing it over a video, and I was enjoying it actually. Like I like to listen to this more. It was pretty cool. So I might be into audiobooks and I don't even know it yet.
If the rain shower is long enough, I think I'd probably take a shower because that'd be nice.
I'm telling you, you need to just go down to even Sunday is coming up. You can find someone at the church, even if it's not a church you go to. You can find someone and be like, "Hey, I need a shower. Does anybody have a shower that I can use?"
I'm all set. Good.
What an
I'd rather bathe in the brook down back. Like, no thanks.
KillGore, why do you smell like pond scum? Well,
You see, it's a long story.
because pond scum will do when you don't have a loofah.
Oh man, I don't even know if it'd be like brook scum. It's like, I think that's worse actually. I might get
the last girl you dated name.
no. No, thank God. I only know one brook, and thank God.
Oh. GPT says the next topic should be inanimate objects you've had a beef with.
My house.
Oh,
Next. Next.
the other day. Oh, the other day I was irritated, because something on stream wasn't going right, or maybe I kept dying or something. While we were playing Pal World, and my my controller kept getting caught on my footrest, and just that extra little bit of annoyance of it getting caught and me having to like do extra steps to stand up or to move it nearly drove me insane, just because I was already frustrated, and then it was just like, well, what else could go wrong? I could go wrong too. Oh,
You need some like cable ties to just get that up off the floor right there.
I think I need therapy.
Therapy. The cable ties are cheaper, just saying.
So for me, answering this question, it would have to be me hitting my shoulder on the wall on accident when I'm walking by. Like, damn it! Oh, damn it!
So why
That
did
would
you
be
guys
it.
get off stream so early last night? I couldn't
I
hear
was in
any of
pain.
the conversation.
Oh, your father was having butt problems.
Hmm.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, he.
Did it hurt?
I think
Yeah.
I think from his description of it, I think he has something herniated in his tailbone, because he says he's got a bump above his crack, and so I think he's got something sticking out where it's not supposed to.
Maybe.
Does it hurt to stand?
No, it hurts to sit.
This might be a real lifesaver, but I had a standing desk. And it was really nice. So like you put like your massive TV on like the front side of it.
Uh-huh.
And you know your PC like behind it and all that other stuff, and kind of like push it back so it's like, you got enough room to like, mouse and keyboard and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, it's a little like in your face with that massive TV, but standing would be probably nicer sometimes. You can also adjust it back down so it sits like at normal level if you want to sit.
I just saw this, a 3.2 magnitude earthquake in Arkansas by Jonesboro.
Oh wow, that's not that far.
No,
Breaking
I
news.
didn't feel the earth shake.
Me neither.
Well, but 3.2 is not real significant. Like, I think, from my understanding, to feel a 3.2, unless you're at the epicenter, you need to be high up. So you'd probably notice something in a high rise, but on the
I heard
ground.
somebody outside, guys. I'll be back.
All right. Um, let's see. KillGore, what's the weirdest thing you've Googled this week?
Uh, hmm. I feel like everything I've Googled is pretty standard in my situation anyway. Like, what kind of dumpster do you need to, get most of this crap out of my
Right.
yard?
How about you, Jess?
Oh,
Any
it's yeah. I googled raccoon hairstyle.
what brought that up?
My daughter wants to color her hair that way.
Like a raccoon? All right. I mean,
Do you
It's not
know
me,
what it looks
but
like? Maybe you should put it on the screen. Do you know what I'm talking about?
no. Send me an image and I'll put it on the screen.
unfortunately, I won't be able to see it.
Okay. You're gonna make me Google it to send you an image.
You've already Googled it. I don't want that in my search history.
Right. Nobody wants that. Besides, who want that?
Anyways, that's probably the thing. Everything else seems pretty normal.
I've Googled a bunch of like tech stuff and because I was trying to get I was trying to so on my live streams you can hear TTS and you can hear all of my alerts on Dyson's side, but I can't hear any of them on my side. I was trying to 90% of my Google searches are trying to figure out how we can get that working for him. Because he doesn't have a Go XLR. So the problem is he has a soundboard to adjust his volumes and stuff, but it's like an old it kind of looks like it should be attached to an electric guitar. Like it's I don't think it's really necessary. It's definitely for like a band, not a streaming soundboard.
Right.
And so it's all physical out, in inputs and outputs, and there is no digital, like there's no brain behind it. It's just plug things in and adjust the volumes. Where the Go XLR has a bunch of digital ports that you can plug in and combine and send them and route them. So I was trying to figure out how to make some digital ones without using voice meter, because voice meter it's just so crap. If it would work the way it's supposed to, it'd be great, but it takes over everything, and then you have to reroute everything to just get it to work, to get your computer to work. And if there's ever an update on your computer, you have to do it all over again because it resets all the settings. So
yeah,
it's just not worth it, especially if I'm going to set it up on Dyson's computer, which means every time his computer updates, I then have to remote into his computer and fix his computer. Otherwise, he's like, I don't know what's going on. Nothing works.
I was going to make a suggestion, but it's not going to be any better.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, well, I don't know exactly what you're trying to do, but when I had like an all digital like soundboard, and I had stream, that was its own little thing. And then it had like media, and it had like aux input and like all this other stuff that you could like put together or separate or whatever. And that was for stream, so I mean that's kind of like what you're going for. But it was actually SteelSeries, their GG software. It's really good. You don't even need a SteelSeries anything to use it. You can just use it. But you got to tell it what you want, kind of like the voice meter thing.
Yeah. Well,
So,
I mean, we can.
and if it updates, you're gonna have to manually, well, you're gonna have to go into his computer and fix it. Because it did that to me several times. It it'd update and then everything wasn't right, so I had to go in there and tell it what to do.
I just, maybe we'll try it out, see if it works. If not, we'll just uninstall it, I guess.
Yeah, no, I mean it's decent. I liked it. I'm gonna go back to it when I get my stuff back.
I kind of want to install. You'll have to send me a DM with that and whatever that program that you had that would auto clip whenever you laughed or whatever it hurt a laugh or something.
Same program.
Oh, it's the same program? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like there's a lot of times where, like when we're streaming,
you guys are constantly laughing, so you're gonna get lots of clips.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing is I think that a lot of times we're in the moment and I'm not always, oh, we should clip that. And even if we have a bunch of trash because it was a bunch of stupid stuff we were chuckling about and not worth a clip, it's better than not having any clips at all. And that's like one of the things that we've been kind of suffering with was that.
And you'll love it because it gives you like 30 seconds prior to the laugh and then like a few seconds, like, like maybe 15 seconds after.
Yeah, it give you some leeway on either side of it. That's good.
Yeah, it gives you plenty of okay, yeah, we can trim this down, or it gives you options. It's nice. It's really nice. I lost all of that, all of my clips.
So on screen
I'm
now we
trying
have
really
this.
hard.
Oh, what's up?
Sorry. I try to clip as much as possible when it's
Oh,
worthy.
yeah.
We appreciate you for that,
Yeah,
Jess.
I appreciate you to no end, especially because Dyson's like, I need more clips. I said something funny, and then he'll give me a time code into a stream from a week ago. It's like I don't. Okay, let me go try and find it. But I have the image that you sent me up on screen here of this raccoon hairstyle.
Yeah, that's the weirdest thing I Googled this week.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it looks bad. I mean, it looks good. It looks good on this girl who's modeling it, but I guess
See if I can see.
I guess teenage girl. Here, I'll forward it to you, KillGore.
Let's see if I can see it. Oh, I see it.
That's what I was gonna say. Typical teenage.
Yeah, it's what I was. It seems like one of those. I'm a teen. I need to stand out from the other teens in my school somehow. Look, I gotta be the girl with the raccoon hair.
I think there's going to be probably other girls there also with raccoon hair.
Yeah, but it'll be like the identifiable. Oh, those are the raccoon girls. Those are the dog boys.
I was just about to say it's like a fucking club.
Right.
I was just the weird kid with the trench coat. And that's not meaning anything other than I just wore one.
You wore a trench coat? That's funny.
Yeah, but like a tan one, not like the black one. That's not what I was about.
I had a friend in high school who wore a charcoal gray trench coat every day and a top hat, and he spoke with a fake British accent. The entire time I've known him, his entire life, as far as I know, as far as I've known him, he's always spoke with a fake British accent, and he had his mustache twirled up, like he went into that character hard and stayed there.
Oh God!
This sounds like a lot of work.
Didn't he watch Tropic Thunder?
It wasn't out yet. I'm older than that movie.
You never go full. Just saying.
Well, it wasn't even that people made fun of him or anything like that. We just all accepted him as he was. He was the fake British dude. Then again, my other friend was named Couch. Nobody knows why he was called Couch. We just all called him Couch one day, and then pretty soon the teachers would call him Couch. And we were like, that's not his name. His name is Joshua. Why are you calling him Couch?
Because
that's
you
what
guys do.
That's what y'all guys call him. I want to be one of the cool kids.
There's a kid in my high school we called Piglet. And it's
Oh, yeah?
because he used to smoke copious amounts of funny looking leaves, and then he would eat like everything. Didn't matter where you were, he'd just like start raiding your cupboards. Like
Oh, munchies, got it.
yeah. Piglet, what are you doing? Doesn't even no. Stop it.
Well, yeah, I also had a friend, in high school, because we had Christopher. So he wanted to be different. So he was like, "No, call me Topher, like Christopher, but without the Chris." So it's just Topher.
Topher.
So we called him Topher.
Topher. No, I see.
Yeah.
We had a couple like that. We had in my friend group we had like a bunch of Chris's, and then we just started calling them by their last name.
Right.
And then one of their last names became less popular because of the whole Rihanna and Chris Brown thing. And so my friend Chris Brown changed his last name because of Chris Brown.
That's interesting.
Understandable.
Well, he kept getting messages like, stop hitting Rihanna, da, 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 this thing and the other thing. And he's like, I'm not that guy. Literally, I'm not that guy at all. Like, look at my profile picture.
Yes, famous singer Chris Brown, has a random white guy as his profile picture.
Literally. So he changed his last name entirely. Even like, I think he even did it legally. He just to get away from it.
I think it's funny. My little brother and I switched last names. Not at the same time. And we're both born by the same parents. But when I was born, my parents weren't married, and I don't know if my father wasn't there or just didn't care, but my last name was my mom's maiden name, and then when she got married, she changed it, and then they had my little brother, so he had my father's last name, and then they changed my last name when they got married, so that way I had my father's last name. And then after high school, before my little brother joined the military, he changed his last name to my mom's maiden last name, to my grandfather's last name. And so we essentially have traded last names.
Neat.
Every time you type that, that's exactly how I imagine you saying it.
Neat.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, there's a bunch of things like that. Like I do that all the time because my memory I feel like is more auditory than anything else. And so when you write things, Jess, I read it in your voice in my head.
Well, that's awesome.
I'm
Yeah.
glad I'm not alone in that. That happens.
Yeah, I can have.
Maybe it's because we're part of the same club. Me and you, Pave.
Yeah.
The Share a Brain Cell Club.
With
Well, I was
Dyson.
gonna say the AD4K community.
Yeah, right. Maybe that has something to do with it.
I think it might be the ADHD or dyslexia or
A combination
whatever
there,
else.
both.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was watching a video about well, it was MXR, the guy who's banned off of
Oh
everything.
God, I love that guy.
Him and his girlfriend were watching a video that was just one of their reaction videos, that the reason why he got taken down or whatever. But um it was, the video was like, um did you know that some people, or it was she went to this girl went to the hospital because she was hearing voices in her head, and the doctor concluded that she was worried about having thoughts. And they were talking about that um these people, of the two, he has audible thoughts in his head. He has an internal monologue, but his girlfriend does not. So that's why they figured out that was why she like mumbles to herself, or she sings to herself all the time, was because she doesn't have an internal monologue. So if she wants to think something, she has to say it out loud.
Interesting.
Or when she's reading something, it's dead silent in her head. There is no noise. There is nothing happens in her head. She's just absorbing the information. And apparently, we're in the minority. Apparently, only 30% of the world's population have an internal monologue.
Really?
Yeah, that was the wildest part about it, was only 30% of the population thinks to themselves.
Well, that's crazy. I would have never
That's-
thought that.
That's something there, because like I have to like reread things sometimes because
do I.
my inner monologue is like way ahead of me in the sentence. I'm like, no, hey, get back here.
Yeah, my inner monologue will jump down the page, and I'll be like, "Hey, hold on, we are still on line 2. Why are you reading line 8?" What was that, Dyson?
Oh yeah, I have to reread things multiple times because I think I can't absorb it. I have to read it a few times to retain it. Or I'm a person that learns from watching more than reading or what have you. So I have to see it done a couple times, and then I've got it. We're good. We're golden. That's how I've been my whole life.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Unless he's playing a video game, because you will play that game and it shows all these things that you could need to pick from, and you read them so fast, and I'm like still reading the second one and you've already picked one, and I'm like, what is going on? I didn't even get to read them all. What are the options?
I think he's just memorized the pretty pictures, and he's clicking on with a pretty picture he likes.
Shut up. Stop telling my secrets, man.
I like this picture right here. That's the one.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, like the Vampire Survivors. I read
Yeah.
it earlier, or Soulstone Survivor. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That picture
see
has
other
the
people
most
doing
sparkles.
that. I see people playing 7 Days to Die, and they pick up the stuff so fast. And I thought the same thing, Jessica, because I'm like, I couldn't even see what was in the bag. I couldn't see the treasure. Well, I feel shortchanged here. What happened? So I get what you're saying. I'll slow it down. So off topic, I've had some water leak out front of my house for I don't know how, since April maybe. And I was talking to Jess about it, and I was like, I don't know if this is from rain because we have so much, but or if it's a pipe leak. And then I ended up calling my water company, and I said, yeah, your water bill's a little higher than normal, and you get it fixed, and we'll credit you back, stuff. But it's been over a week, and I told the guy, and he's to come, the landlord, to come out and have somebody look at it because the water's spilling down my sidewalk and stuff. Well, they just showed up, and they said they cleaned up this whole neighborhood because they put fiber optic in here, and they were hitting all kinds of different stuff. The plumbers are only fixing the plumber stuff, but neighbors told me their internet was down. Some people told me gas and sewage, all kinds of stuff. But they're digging it up right now, and it's a big muck mess out there. So I'm super happy that someone came out to look at it. And they called me this morning and said, "Oh yeah, we already came out and looked at it. We saw we were at the neighbor's house and saw that, and we fixed it." And I said, "No, maybe you're on the other street. This one loops around, and a lot of people get that confused." And when he came here, that's exactly what they did. They fixed it at the same address, but a different street over. I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah." But I feel bad for the fellas because they're out there digging out there, and there's a tree in the front yard, so there's roots everywhere. Roots. But I am networking, fellas. You guys know who I am. I'm out there. Hey, you guys like funny videos and podcasts? Oh yeah.
That's why. That's why he took so long. He took so long. He had to go around and make sure everybody was subscribed.
That's it, my dude. That's it. I'm always networking.
Actually, we're recording right now, and we're gonna have a premiere later, so you better be there.
Totally.
So Dyson, I wanted to get your thought on this. On screen right now, your granddaughter is going to turn into a raccoon.
Oh, yeah, she kind of told me about this.
You hear the disappointment?
Where is it? I'm missing it.
It's on screen.
See it.
I'm sharing the screen.
Maybe I'm not clicking the right spot. Oh, I gotta hit the chat. Oh no, let's talk about buttered sausage guy. What are you talking about?
No, on screen. Just click on. You can see where our faces are. There should be one that says "Watch Live" or something.
Oh, that one. I picked the wrong one. I was picking the recording one.
Buttered sausage.
See, he's in there. Like, that's all I see. That's not my granddaughter. That guy's got sunken eyes.
Something more wrong with my granddaughter if she looks like Gary Busey.
Well, this isn't his granddaughter either, FYI.
Right. This is just a reference photo, but.
What? What?
Do I need to send this to you directly? Give me a second.
I see. No, I see it. I'm looking at it. The girl has striped hair.
Okay.
Yeah. And I had the mask.
It's
Well,
fine.
we're talking about the weirdest things we Googled this week, and I said that my daughter wanted a new hairstyle, and so this was the weirdest thing I Googled this week.
You ever see those dogs that they paint with paint like dye and stuff, and they look like tigers and lions and stuff? I think that's kind of cute.
Oh my!
I don't know about my granddaughter.
Yeah, she's not ready for all that yet.
Speaking
It's
of,
funny though, because I won't let her color her hair, but when I was her age, my dad colored my hair for the first time.
Yes, because I had mine done. I was like, "Hey, you ready to? I got leftovers. You want some?" Yes.
I did.
my my little brother begged and pleaded because at the time was the in sync boy band, whatever, the little swoop on the front and the frosted tips, and he begged and pleaded until my mom let him do it, and he had that hairstyle for the next 10 years. Because even though it fell out of fashion, he felt cool for 10 minutes, so he kept it.
Right. Yeah, I had mine highlighted, frosted, or whatever you call it. I liked it for a minute. Oh, I have a story. Let me bring this story up. So
Okay.
yeah, so you pull your hair through a cap, I guess, and then you would put this stuff on it, and it would bleach it or whatever you do. I don't know. I can't remember that stuff very much anymore. So my buddy that used to live with me, longtime friend, he goes, "Hey man, I want to do it too." And I said, "Yeah, no problem, let's do it." Well, we did it to him as well, and he's got super dark eyebrows, and he looks like Ben Stiller.
He does look
And
like
I
Ben
said-
Stiller.
And I said, What? Maybe we should do your eyebrows, dude. And we did, and he looked really weird. I'll be right back.
Oh, Matt, you're mean.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm gonna
That's
touch on that story.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna touch on that story. So his friend that he's talking about, the commercial for Dodgeball came on, and I looked at my dad and was like, "That's so and so." I don't want to mention names. We'll call him Bob.
Right.
So I was like, "That's Bob on the TV," and it was just hysterical because his friend really does look identical to Ben Stiller. It's so funny.
Well, you know, if he ever wants to make money, there's a big the adult industry loves lookalikes.
interesting.
Yeah, you'll be surprised. There's we're gonna skip that conversation. Actually, I
come on.
thought about it, and it would bring up people's names that I don't want people to go searching for certain people on my suggestion. So yeah, there's a big industry on lookalikes in that industry. There's a big calling for it. But what was I gonna say? Oh, as far as hair dye, I've never had my hair dyed or anything. Like the most I've ever had my hair done to my hair besides cut is back when I had it really long. I had at one point in my life I had a full head of hair and hair down to my ass crack, and but it was super curly and whatnot. So, or not curly, but it was wavy. And so we straightened it, and we were like, that's so long. And then we were like, okay, so now how do we unstraighten it? So we had to put curlers in because it didn't look good straight. Because I went from, oh, that guy has healthy looking hair to you know, those, well, Jess probably knows the type, the roadies, the band roadies that have really long hair and it's always unwashed and it just looks terrible in my opinion. So I was like, no, we gotta put the bounce back in my hair because this ruined my hair. I think we lost
Man.
the two on the bottom.
Sorry about that.
Where?
Oh, there he is.
Sorry about that. They're leaving, and they said it might be under the driveway because there's a crack there, and it's all sloppy when they step on it.
Oh,
It might be under the house. It might be in the front yard. They can't find it, so they're going to send out leak detection.
oh, okay.
Mhm.
You're gonna have a guy putting out a. Have you seen those leak detection things? They're actually pretty cool.
No, I'm interested. Is it like the sonar or radar or something like
Well,
that?
what they do is they put it's like something, it like gives off a signal that communicates with something on the top. So they put it down the line, and I don't know if it has some sort of self propulsion, so it can get through the line. And then you use what kind of looks like a metal detector, except for it has a ball on the end instead of a wide flat thing. And so this ball, it kind of whoop whoop whoop, like hot cold. You
Right.
play hot cold with it to find it.
I know what you're talking about, and you wave it around like a wand on the ground.
Yeah. And I watch a guy who's a plumber on YouTube. I think he's either Australian or Kiwi.
Is he the one that cleans all the roots out of the drains
Yes.
as well?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen that too. It's really cool.
Yeah, I've seen him use it before, and I've also seen him because he was doing that exact thing where he was trying to find the broken pipe, and he stuck his camera down there and found it, and so his camera has that little that device on it, so he sticks his camera down, looks for the crack or the broken pipe, and then to find where the camera's at in the pipe, he uses this wand thing.
Yes, like a magnet almost on it.
Yeah, or something that detects where the camera head is. It's pretty cool.
It is cool. I'm from Florida half of my life, so the area down there called the Villages, which is where all the retirees from all the states go, and it's like 3 counties large. So they had sinkhole problems in Florida. And what I saw is this guy walking around like this huge square boxy thing, and it was sending like what do you call it, like sonar or like radar or x-rays or something into the ground, and it bounces back up to read where all the divots and holes are, because they'd have house get swallowed up down there, and that was pretty wild to see too. Yeah,
amazing what happens when you
circle back around to the eyebrow story. He looked like an Oompa Loompa, and I told him he looked like a little bit like Bruce Willis, like in what was that one show with Chris Rock in it, and the red-haired girl in it? I forgot the name of it.
Fifth Element.
Yes, he looked like Bruce Willis in there, but with white eyebrows. And he goes, I said, "Oh, I don't know, this don't look right, man." And he goes and looks in the mirror, and he goes, "This is fucked up, man. What'd you do to me?" I'm like, "I don't know. I never did this before. It just didn't look right the other way." And he goes, "Man, I need to color these. What am I going to do with this?" I said, "Well, maybe we can go get some Just for Men's for your eyebrows." And he goes, "Can you go to the store and buy it?" I'm like, "No, man, I'm not going to do that for you. We're not that close of friends." I ended up going to get it. I was just fucking with him a lot.
Feel let him sweat it out.
Yes.
That's funny.
Oh my god.
I love that movie, by the way.
Yeah,
Fifth Element.
Fifth Element.
I'm
Yeah,
surprised they haven't
that's one
tried
of
to
the best.
remake it.
Big bada boom.
Well, I don't think Bruce is up to the task.
Not him. You know how they're remaking all of the old movies.
Yeah, but I feel like
They don't have
I feel like they're not
genuine thought anymore.
gonna do her justice because
Right.
Hollywood's
Did they ever? Really?
well, I mean, they did her justice in the movie the first time, so like
That's not what I mean. I mean, like,
Oh, in
when they ever
remakes.
do remakes?
yeah, they don't ever do
nowadays,
they don't
do
ever,
they ever?
you know, it used to be that, you know, sequels, you know, oh, don't go see the sequel, it's not as good as the original. But now
Right.
they're like, let's take the original and just fuck it up.
Yeah, 100%. I saw a study. I don't remember where. I don't remember when. It wasn't ChatGPT because it wasn't around then. But they were saying that you're gonna start seeing a lot of remakes because the creative thought going into making movies and such is not there anymore like it used to be, where it's more like the oriented are supposed to be good at math and stuff. We're being pushed towards that, more of a mathematical mindset, I guess you could say.
They stopped relying on creativity and they started relying on I'm going to say 100% it's Netflix's fault because they started it. And it was successful at first. So what Netflix did was when they decided that they weren't making enough money and so they were going to start making their own content, they decided that they were going to take all of their data from, okay, people like Adam Sandler movies, and they like tagged all the movies, like what are in all of the movies, and they're like, okay, so movies that have this in it, like they essentially gamified it and mathed it out, like people like silly comedies with a romantic plot and some action in it, and then okay, we'll make a movie just like that. And so they took out the creativity of it. Like nothing's based on books anymore. It's all based on algorithms. And I think that that is a huge disservice to the industry. I think that
we're beating a dead horse, man. It's
right.
Like,
well, and even you know, people like, even before, people are like, oh, you know, this Star Wars is just a what was it? They said Star Wars was just a
Harry Potter was like Star Wars.
yeah, Harry Potter was just a retelling of Star Wars, but sure, it could be a retelling of Star Wars, but it's two different stories. It was a retelling, not a repurpose.
Yeah.
Reimagining even. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, I feel like even gaming is like that, Pace. I mean, survival. Let's get off the survival genre. Let's pick something else. I love survival.
Or let's do something else with survival. It doesn't have to be medieval.
Yes.
And it doesn't have to be dystopian. Let's find something.
I like dystopian.
I like medieval.
Let's have some good role play that's not GTA role play.
Yeah, 100%.
Let me build a house.
I was super impressed with that lady we raided last night, Pace, because she was engaging. She thanked us. She shouted us out. She followed us back. That's the kind of people I want to find.
Yeah, Mickey Monster she is fantastic, and I'll gladly shout her out. Mickey Monster on Twitch.
Yeah.
She's fantastic. She's a great role player. Known her for 8 years now. Fantastic.
And she said she even remembered us, and she said 2018. I'm like, what? The what? How did you know that?
She not only just remembered us. It wasn't just like, oh, I recognize that name. She was like, oh yeah, you hung out with Colgate, and we did this role play together, and we were on this game, and you were playing this. Yeah.
Yeah.
She got a memory better than I do.
Yeah, no kidding. But I was super impressed. That's how people need to be, in period. That is how I see people should be when you do things for them, basically, is what I'm getting at. And it made me feel good, and it hyped me up, dude.
Yeah. That's why whenever, because last night you were hurting, and you were like, I'm just trying to get out of here. And I was like, no, let's raid out to this person, because I saw she was streaming, and I was like, trust me, let's raid out to this person.
Yeah, that was a good call. Good call. What a great person. Hopefully she hears this. I'm going to be honest with you. We got to send it to her.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we can even pull her into the fold and get her in the shenanigan. We used to have Colgate in here, but there was a whole lot of non-activity going on, so I think she left.
Yeah.
See if
try to invite her back.
I haven't yet. I hadn't talked to her. I was trying to find her when she was live, or talk to her when she was live. You know, because I don't want to pull people back in, because I'm looking at the chat. I have Chatterino always up on my computer. Mm-hmm. So I essentially have a chat log of a bunch of almost everybody that I follow, just always running, so I can go back. And since July 12th, she hasn't done a single stream. So
yeah, I noticed that. She did on her birthday, I think, last.
Yeah, she was doing a bunch of Red Dead roleplay, but I guess she got bored with it, or something. I don't.
As you would.
Yeah,
because you can't build anything.
You can't do anything, but yeah. That's one of those things that and I will say that in Red Dead they've done at least from back when I ran a Red Dead roleplay server, it has come leaps and bounds since then, and there are like mini games and stuff for jobs and stuff that are actually pretty cool. Right. But it doesn't replace being able to build your own house, have your own place, choose your own plot. It's not, you don't have to choose that building that's pre-made or anything like that. And you're not it's nice to not have to ask the server owner's permission to put a house in, kind of thing, and then commission someone to build the asset, kind of thing.
Oh, that's horrible.
And so it's I just I want a good base building open world survival that I modern time or even western would be cool, kind of like that other
Mhm.
game that Snail gave up on immediately.
Yeah.
The Old West or
Yep.
what it was called. Um
Well, that one lady was playing Dune last night, but you wanted to step away from it because you're raging too much from it. So
yeah, Dune just maybe
the
we'll
worm
go.
thing, it triggers me too.
Yeah, I kept feeling, and I don't generally get angry at dying. I get angry at unfair deaths. Like I shouldn't have died
Yeah.
there. That was uncalled for. I shouldn't, like, preventable deaths are what get me, or things that go wrong and, like, oh, I'm stuck on something. Okay, now I'm dead because I got stuck on an invisible wall or something.
Well, how about like when my bike got glitched out and I couldn't even run home because the
right?
stupid worm would run right across me and I couldn't
Right,
get
and
back to the
that's
house.
another thing is that in that game, if your backpack gets dropped somewhere, guess if the worm gets you, you lose your backpack completely. You lose.
Yeah,
You're essentially
everything.
you're essentially stone aged at that point. And then if you do have a bag, but your vehicle is all the way across the sand, how are you supposed to get there? You're not. Get a friend? I don't know. Um, but
Yeah,
yeah,
that's emo, but
I th- I think that if and I haven't done anything within server settings for that game. I feel like if we ran our own servers and we adjusted some of the settings,
right.
it probably would be a whole lot more fun. Not
Well,
easy, but more fun. Um,
right.
I feel like we could do great things with that, but we need
Have you
funds for
seen
that.
anything about the Meld Studio?
What's
It's
that?
like OBS, but Meld, MELD.
Mm-mm.
I see people talking about it a lot. It's popping up like Streamlabs did. Um, yeah, it's Meld Studio. I guess it's a multi-platform thing.
Okay, well, unless they offer something significant, I already have a setup in this ecosystem, and I don't want to rebuild this.
Yeah, but you're using so many resources, you can't. It
Oh,
was doing some weird stuff for you last night, wasn't it?
OBS only uses 1.6% of my resource. It's TikTok Studio that was using 15 to 17% of my resources. Like
Did you shut down some of that stuff, like the Chatterino that you just talked about? Did you shut that shit down?
Chatterino uses 0.01% of my CPU. It is super lightweight. Doesn't do anything. It literally just reads chat messages. That's it. On an API. So the API is the one online and then it sends it to me. So it's not even that it's open. It's not even that it has all these browsers open. It's just one API. It's just one link to the internet. Yeah, I and normally it wouldn't matter, but the fact that I think that it's a big thing that I'm running the server off of my computer and streaming and streaming and streaming and streaming and on
And
Discord and on Discord. And so I think it was just, even though this is an expensive computer, this is also there's also limits. But I also found last night, while I was trying to I found my overclocking options, and so I've overclocked my CPU now some. So I should have a little extra gas in the tank.
So,
Go ahead.
I have a friend that is willing to give me like a physical server, like a,
Server tower?
like, yeah. So maybe we can do something with that.
Oh yeah,
He
for
also
sure.
might be giving me a couple of his older older gaming PCs. So I mean, I can sort of do something with it. It's not like amazing like my other one was, but it's something rather than nothing.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens there. I don't. He's not sure if he's going to drive the 3 hours down to, hand it to me, or if I need to drive the 3 hours up there to go get it.
Meet in the middle.
Maybe something. Who
It'll
knows?
be an hour and a half each way for both of you. So,
Right. But then he's got to,
6
grab
hours
all of this.
one way for- Oh yeah. So instead of 6 hours, there and back, then it'd be 3 hours for both of you. Cut her in half. I'm just wondering when Jess is going to jump in a game with us. I know she has no time all the time, but
Come on, Jess.
When she
I guess you
starts
gotta
up
build
her,
me
go on.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say whenever you start up your streaming career, she'll be with us all the time. I assume.
I was gonna say, I guess you have to build me a computer. I'll fund it.
right, I can do that.
Yeah, I know.
Well, we can.
Be careful what you wish for.
We can definitely get you. We can get you there, girl. if that's the stipulations, we can get you there.
Okay, well, send me a message with how much money I'm gonna have to dish out for this.
Well,
Mucho
Take a
dinero.
look at it.
And it doesn't. You don't need like. It won't be as much as mine was because I went extra and stupid on it
So did I.
because I
did I.
could. It doesn't. It's not a
Same.
necessary thing.
Well, I think
Yeah,
I'm
I did.
ready.
I put extra in it.
I mean, my mid-range PC was still $1,700. That was on sale.
Yeah,
I definitely
You know
have a
what I
lot
saw
to
in my-
learn, though.
You know what I saw in my feed, guys? I keep seeing this Walmart thing coming up that says, "Oh, these TVs, you can find these sales on these TVs are $12, and here's a computer for $50," and it's not that number, but it's low
No.
like that. And they said, "Join our group, and we'll tell you where they're at in your area," and then they say they're $120 or $500, whatever, but they're getting rid of them, so the QR code, you check it with a QR code, and they end up being really cheap. But I saw some they had for computers and stuff, and they're probably not the best, but you might be something base to start with that you can build up with.
right. That's a wonderful thing about desktop computers is they're all components, so you can always go up from wherever you are.
Just to get an HP.
Just don't get an HP because you're starting in the basement and trying to get to the high rise.
Yeah, don't
Well,
do
and
that.
it's proprietary. You got to get HP stuff for it.
Right. You don't want this.
But anyway, that's going to be the podcast for this week. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and comment. Thank you, Mr. Dyson, Mr. KillGore, and the lovely Miss Jess for joining us. Jess, do you have anything you wanted to anything you want to shout out or as we go out?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I'm glad that it was the four of us today. I know I came in a little late, but it's always nice for the four of us to be able to do this together.
Oh yeah, I love hanging out with you guys. Mr. KillGore, is there anything that you would like to call out?
It was a pleasure to be here today. It was, probably nice for everybody to hear my story from me.
Right, instead of secondhand from me.
I'm gonna go find somewhere to wash my ass.
All right. I'm glad you added that to your shout out. Mr. Dyson, is there anything you'd like to shout out or promote?
I would like to thank everyone listening who show up with and support us in, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and I'm really dropping names because I can hear. Thank you. If you can like, support, hang out, talk to us, we love that stuff, and that way we can get engaged with you guys. You engage back. We all get laughs and have a good time. Thank you all.
And that'll do us. I'm Pathy, your host, and come support us on any of the platforms that you want to support us on. Make sure you I would say make sure you listen to the podcast, but you're already doing that right now. So but
One more thing.
oh yeah, go
One
on.
more thing to our community. Stay lovely.
Stay lovely.
Right?
All right.
Yeah, right.
Thank you guys. Bye.